Coach, you lose 42-38. Talk about the game a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we came out firing in the first quarter, got up 14-0 on them. We didn't play very good in the second quarter. I think offensively or defensively. I thought our defense, we had them in a lot of fourth and
Yes.
longs that we just couldn't get off the field in the first half, and they did get off the field in the second half, and then we just couldn't get some points in the. We had a chance to go up, with two stops on their first two drives,
Right.
and we didn't play very good in the third. So then we kind of got rolling at the end of the third, and then I thought we played pretty good in the fourth. The kick return was a big turning point. We're trying to onside it basically there,
Yes.
and we give up that, and then a lot of things we still got to fix if we're going to be the team we want to be at the end of the year. But good to play those guys tight.
Coach, first play of the game, I mean, you throw a deep a post or a slant to Jack Byers. He takes it 65 yards for a touchdown. Was that a predetermined call or was that a read?
Yeah, like we always kind of have the first play, something that we really like against them. And we thought they were going to play a little softer coverage on us. And so we wanted to try to get that going early. And Jack made a great catch. And then it was a good throw because it led him right up the field. And he just ran away from him. So big first play. And I wish we would have had a few more of those in the second quarter. We've been in good shape.
Coach, I don't know who's saying you guys don't have any team speed, but I mean, Jack Byers took off and so did Eklund, and so I mean, you guys have some speed.
Oh yeah, no, and our three slots can move too. We just, they 6-18 wants to play man coverage and blitz us a lot, and that's what they kind of got into. And we knew they were going to do it. We got to do a better job protecting a little bit, and I think we just got a little wide-eyed there for a little bit.
Coach, talk about the onside kick. You come out, was that predetermined too, or was that something you saw on the film?
They run the starburst, and we had kicked it to Hobbs, so we weren't really worried about the starburst, but the way they aligned, we saw that there were some big gaps in places, and so we had talked like, hey, if they give us this gap, we're going to go for it. And Corbin's such a good kicker; he can really put the ball wherever he wants to, and so that was a big start to the game.
Coach, you talked about Corbin. You decided to go for the field goal in 4th and 10 instead of trying to get a first down. What was your thinking a little bit? Just getting points and keeping ahead.
If you watch him he went three. I think Coach said 3 45-yarders in a row pre-game, so we knew he was feeling it, and so we felt comfortable to give him a shot if we were down on inside the 40.
Mm-hmm. And then talk about what you talk to your team because you were trailing 21-17 at halftime. Did you say, or was it 28-17? 28-17. I'm sorry.
No, I we just told them we got to come out, and we thought, we lit up the scoreboard the first quarter, and then we kind of let off our foot off the gas a little bit. So it's really just getting lined up and getting off the field on the fourth downs, and we felt like we were right there in the first half. We just had a few things didn't go our way, and I think the message at halftime was, our message this whole week was elevate the person next to you by your play, by your energy, action, and I thought we kind of came out defense came out on fire in the second half, and our offense really struggled the first two drives.
Right.
And then we really just kind of got back into a rhythm, and when this offense is in rhythm, they're hard to stop.
Sure.
And when our defense is playing, and we didn't have any turnovers tonight, and they're wrapping the ball up and doing things, but we're right there. We just got watch film tomorrow and fix some things. And
Coach, talk about the fight though. You guys came back, and I mean, you had 2 possessions, and if that hadn't been on the kickoff return, if he hadn't returned it, that would have been a different game.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of backed off a little bit and started trying to play some coverage, and our quarterback's really good. Our guys can get behind people, and so we were able to do some things on our offense. They started bringing more inside pressure, and our O-line was picking up that really well, and so it allowed us to, throw the ball down the field a little bit. And Derek made several good throws, had a couple PIs, and it was a good fourth quarter.
Coach, talk about their size. I mean, was it hard for you to couldn't get around them? They're big on the offensive line, and their backs are big, and their quarterback was big.
Yeah, I mean, what's hard here? We got so many guys that play football, and people forget the teams we played the last 3 weeks got 1,500 to 2,000 more kids than we have to choose from in school. And so they do. They're going to have bigger kids. They're going to have, more choice to pick from. But I'm still taking our guys over any of these teams.
Yeah.
I mean, our guys believe and they love football and they're good kids
And they
get
fought.
after it. And you know, I challenged them in the third and they fought all the way through the end of the game, and that's what you want in these early games before you get in the district, is to see your team and who you are. And I can get behind this team, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
It's fun.
Coach, finally on this, what did you tell your team after the game?
I mean, iron sharpens iron. You know, I told them, you know, I really said, like, I think we're okay. Like, I mean, I think, obviously I want to win every game. I'm a competitor. I think there's a lot of things we got to fix. But in theory, 6A teams should beat us by 50 every single time they play us. And that's the kind of culture and tradition that people way before me have created here, is that we believe we can play with anybody. And that's why when other teams don't want to play 3 6A schools, that's why our guys are like, sign us up to go play these 3 big schools. And we know that we're going to get better, win or lose. And, you know, now we're going to go play district, and it's going to be not as fast and not as big and not as, you know, there's good teams, don't get me wrong, but there's the Hobbs and the Carlsbads and these big size kids that we've been playing the last 3 weeks. 5A doesn't have those.
Right.
We're all more similar in size and strength and speed, and so now it kind of evens back out, and we think that now our game's elevated because we've played a tough opening 3 games.
Coach, is there more victory because it was not 70-39 like last year? I mean, you guys had a chance to win. I don't know if you had a chance to win last year.
I'm not a big moral victory guy. Like, I want to win. I think I'm frustrated a little because we should have won, is how I feel. I mean, I think we had more than enough opportunities to score and go ahead. We had more than enough opportunities to get stops, and we just, when one unit was playing good, the other one wasn't playing good. And then I think the fourth quarter we finally started playing good, and then our special teams lets up to play. You know, so I think once we're able to put all 3 phases of the game together, we're going to be a really good team.